Well, we've got another adventure starting right here. This is a Squier Bullit Stratocaster from Fender that we've already modified a little bit. What we're going to do today is deal with this boring white pickguard and change it over to a wood pickguard that I stained with black shoe polish and then added polyurethane coating to sort of protect it. So what we're going to do first is use some gold or brass insulating tape and help to secure it a little bit. And what the heck do you call that? I forget. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get into that real soon. All right, so now we're going to get ready and do some shielding here on the back of the new pickguard before we take this apart and put that in. Shielding protects sound, and I'm not sure, or strange sounds from the guitar itself. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with this wood, with the wooden pickguard. Is it going to be any different than any other, or what? I really don't know. So we need to get a pair of scissors and a cutter-upper to be able to do some stuff here. So that's what we're going to do. So first things first, we'll get some shielding placed, and then we'll cut it all down, make it all fit in good. Get it? Okay. Scissors coming up. Cut some of this down, and we'll add it on. This is pretty simple and straightforward. We'll lay this down, and then we'll just peel this away. Oh, it's a little too long on this side. I didn't like that. I didn't intend to do that. So we'll do a little trimming up the side here. So that's one piece. Try to cover this whole back plate just for the hell of it. It's a simple plan. It probably doesn't need to have this much shielding, but what the heck. I think it'll add some support to the wood also, because I'm not sure how strong the wood is in holding this all together. So what we'll do is to take one last piece and cut this to about the right length. Maybe go across, and then we'll take and cut it up the middle. Or we could just overlap, I suppose, some of this. It's already starting to let go. It's the first piece that's cooperated. The reflection is blinding. That's good. So I think that'll do it for applying the shielding. We'll trim through the rest of it here. Okay, and then we'll cut out all the holes. Mark them out with our finger so we can see it nice and clear. Got slots here we got to cut out. 3 holes we got to find. be a third one there somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we've got to cut those all out. Let's cut out the screw holes too. So these have got to go. The screw holes have got to open up all the way, so there's no interference there. Okay, so that's that. So the next thing I'm going to do is get ready to take the PickGuard out. I'm going to take the strings off, do a few things there, and we'll be ready to go. Back in a minute. So anyway, you can see how nice that come out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take the strings off, get them out of the way so we can get at the PickGuard real easy. And then we'll take the knobs off down below here and free up everything. So the PickGuard's standing by itself. If you were just taking the strings off, these have F-tuners. The nice thing about removing the strings with F-tuners is they can just lift straight out. And then you can put them right back in again, essentially just the way you took them out. It makes it pretty easy. We'll just flip them over backwards down the other end. And then we'll come down here. You can see the strings are just flipped out of the way. Now the next thing we've got to do is take off all these things so that they're out of the way. Makes it easy to get that over. So here we go. We'll do that now. And one of the simplest ways, you can pull this one straight up and that'll come off. And sometimes these guys will come up. If they give you a hard time, you can put a rag underneath or a cloth of some kind and then screw it up. So let me get my flathead guy. Just raise these up some. You see this? Just going under and lifting. Well, those are tight. I would have dreamed they'd be so tight. They're very tight. It's coming, but it's just tight. Here it comes. It's boring white. Nobody really cares anyway. Right? Right, so there we go. Got the three things off. Now we got to get a screwdriver and do the PickGuard. We'll take out the screws. I think when we go back in, what we'll do is change these silver screws to black screws that will blend a little better with the new PickGuard, which this is going to sit right here like this. Slash. Now if we put that in that place, then you can see how the PickGuard's going to go, the new one. Cute, huh? Is that adorable? Wood. Lift them what it looks like underneath here. I should be able to turn, and we can turn it right up just like that. Cute. It's kind of all grounded. with that grounding screw. Maybe we'll throw some shielding in here too. It's got shielding paint inside here. That's polish. What's left over from when they built the guitar. And they polished it, but they didn't get all the polish off. Not exactly a horrible thing, but a little sloppy on their part. But it's a Squier. It's not a Fender made in America Telecaster, but there's plenty of polish left in the cavity here. The grounding stuff. So this is lighter fluid that we use to clean the surfaces with. I learned that from my guy online, Dave. Dave's World of Fun Stuff. If you're a serious guitar enthusiast and rookie repairman like me, Dave's a really good resource. Dave's World of Fun Stuff on YouTube. Don't forget him. I learn a lot from Dave. He's a smart guy. He knows a lot. He shares a lot. Teaches a lot of us clowns what to do. So that'll clean up pretty good. It's a nice, easy to clean black finish. Except black gets, leaves prints and all kinds of stuff all over the place. So let's see if we can clean some of this off down here too. And then we'll get into taking everything apart and putting it back together again. All right. So I got to get a wrench for that and some black knots. So we're back taking these apart. I thought it was a 10 millimeter, but that's actually an 11. So we got to loosen up these screws to let the pods, the volume and tone pods drop off. And then we'll pull them off and let them fall away. And there's a washer, we'll save that. And then this one here's got the same deal going on. And that's 2 out of the 3. We'll take that one off. Why, it's so simple. Even a child with a screwdriver can do it. And we got to finish this one off. All right, so that lets them free. And then we'll take a screwdriver. We can do this, put it back together, we'll do it by hand. But taking it apart, it's got a fair amount of travel to go through. Oh, it's still got an old shield on there. It's everywhere. So we'll let these guys just drop away. And we'll paint them black. Maybe you can't see. So that'll get rid of the 5-way switch. And that'll fall out the bottom. We'll lift that screw out. Or will we? We'll attempt to lift that screw out. Then we got to loosen these things. These have a spring connected to them that we got to catch. Or maybe a rubber grommet. It's a little different sometimes in different stuff. So let's see what's here. Oh, so they're actually springs. Okay, so we'll do this bottom one first. Try to catch the spring so we don't lose it. Here comes the spring, and my finger is the other screw. Through the magic of television, there's a spring. That's the humbucker. So there's 2 singles and a humbucker. There's a couple of different styles of these bullets that they make. Some's double humbuckers, some's got this set up. And then what we'll do is we'll take out the next set of screws. This will start over this side because it's a little easier to catch. Catch the spring. Oops. I dropped it. I got it again. I got it and then I dropped it. There's plastic still embedded in there from the, there's a cover on these PickGuards that has to come off. And I don't guess there's a double layer. And I think I missed the second layer when I first took this apart, or first opened it up, I mean, out of the box. And you can see part of it over here. That's the remnant of what gets buried in the screw piece. So there's two tuners free. We're working on another one up here. Now the screws for the singles and the screws for the humbucker are different. I don't know why. These are all China-made parts. They're not real expensive parts at all. There's covers on here. I wonder if I could replace them. Alright, so that's that. There's the other PickGuard. Let's match it up and see how well it matches. I think it's going to be okay. We'll find out here in a second. I'm going to drop it on and see what happens. Might have to do a little work to get it to line up right, but we'll see. Let's see if we can get the damn strings out of the way. Drop them off a cliff for now. I suppose it's easy to cut them away, but I hate to lose the strings. Let's put elastic on here. Dangle them and see if they'll stay that way. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe we could hook it on there. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, so that gets that stuff out of the way. And the way these sit is they go into the holes back that way like that. And if we get this stuff down out of the way, we can sort of trial and make sure that this is going to fit to the degree in which I'd hoped it would. So that's there. That's these guys. Well, looks like it might fit, although it might not. See, I can see right over here I already got a problem. This is too small. I'm going to have to grind it out a little bit, or file it, as they say in the trade. So we're going to have to, it's a good thing we didn't try putting this all together yet, because it's not going to fit, because this side's too tight. So I'm going to have to file this side and that side to get this to go into there. So we've got to take a little bit off. And we're going to do that now. All right, so here's the PickGuard. And the problem is right here. This is too narrow to fit into that space. So what I'm going to do, if you can see, is I'm going to take a file and just take this side down and this side down, try to make it equal. This has got a rounded side and a flat side. And we'll try to get the rounded side into the corner, which we can't really do. So we'll just go flat. a little bit of a rounding to it. Not very much. And then we'll wrap on this edge. And then we'll take it over and dry run and see how it does. We'll take it for a dry run. I'll take you with me. We'll see how it fits. So here we are, back again at the scene of the crime. Now we'll see if this fits. And does it fit? Almost, not quite. So we've got to do a little bit more filing and bring these sides out just a bit more. I'll be right back. Got that fitted good. There's a little bit of play there, which is perfect. So I've taken that finish that we had in here that was kind of brown and black and mucked it up. So what I'm going to do is take a marker and hit this with some black marker just so it doesn't show so much. Looking down. Not so anybody's going to be looking real hard there, but what the heck? If you can dress it up a little, no extra charge. Kind of hides the intrusion you've made with the file. Good. So that'll dry up a little bit and that'll be fine. And the next thing I'm going to do is start to put it all back together again. All right, and we'll do that one piece at a time, kind of the way we took it apart, I think, is probably the best approach. So, I told you I was going to do these guys black too, and we will. So we'll take a magic marker. You see this? And we're just going to cheat a little bit and give these guys a black top so that they won't show so much. And we'll do that to all the screws. And the PickGuard screws, I've got some black ones there in the box. So we'll be back and get them. We'll finish these guys off with a shot right down the middle. Okay. See you in a minute. Right, so what we've done is we started putting the pickups back, and I found some antique colored pickup covers. So I'm going to put that on two of them because I don't have the humbucker colors. So they're just have to gonna stay the way they are. We'll have two of them kind of antiqued, and two of them not. Doesn't make a damn bit of sense, does it? But what the heck? Here we go again with It's My Guitar. And then we'll get the spring. That allows the pickup to move up and down easily. And it'll be under tension when it does move from the spring. Get it? Nice. So let's see if we can get that lined up enough to bring this up through. My God, it's working just like in the book. Now, the next thing is we've got the humbucker to bring up. And it comes up this way. And it's got this guy. And one of these guys. place. Use the magic of a little power. Then we'll get the other one. Get the screw started. And lay the spring under. So we take a peek. Push it back up and lay it in an approximate spot. Oops. And the screw buckle up through. Okay, so now we got the humbuckers through. Now we're going to line up these guys over here. That guy, and this guy is my other guy. All right, so that puts them in place. Oh my God, is the hole going to be big enough? Is the hole going to be big enough? I'm not sure. Yeah, nothing ever goes perfect. So we're going to go back a little bit here and make these holes bigger. So let's take a rag, cover the place. We're going to go grab a bigger drill bit and make these holes bigger, I think. All right, so we're going to have to drill these holes out just a little bit bigger. So that they'll fit. All right, so now we've got the tuners back through the holes. I mean the volume controls and the stuff back through the hole. We'll put these back on and see if we can't get this tightened down to at least be semi-secure. All right. Those are tight. Now we gotta get the 5-way switch back in the slot. Find the holes there. I forgot to take the drill chuck out. One. Okay, that's that one. That went pretty good, even if I do say so myself. So now we got to get all the wires tucked in and happy. And I'm going to lay this guy down. But I got to make sure all the wires are in the right place. So yeah, by God, I think that's it. I think that's where they're going to go. All right, let's see if we can get any of these holes to line up. That's good. We'll get the manual screwdriver to replace these silver ones. So the silver ones will be here for a couple of days. And Thursday, my shipment of new black screws is coming in. And I'll replace all those guys with this. So that's kind of pretty much what it's going to be. There's what it was. Kind of boring. Now we've gone from that to the wood grain with the antiqued partial. I don't know what I can do with that. I might have some brown magic marker. And I think that'll screw it up even worse. But it'll give it something to talk about, won't it? I sure wish I had black screws to finish this up with, but I don't. I checked my box and I got a million silver ones because I've been going the other way. Been going everything from silver to black. So we're going to have to set the pickup heights once you put the strings back, and that'll do the whole doggone thing. I like the project overall. Pretty good. Pretty good. What can I tell you? And we'll put the black knob back on as soon as we find the right slot. Oh, I might try to put it on the right way. Try to put it on upside down. That didn't work too good. So that's that. And then the strings will come up. I'll take my elastic string holder off. And we'll restring it. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang you around. But that's essentially it. We'll put the knobs on and I'll show you what it looks like all done and restring. There's the strings all on. It's all shined up. The volume and tone controls are back on. And there it is, all strung. We'll tune it up and we'll set the pickup heights. Done in a minute. Okay. So the finished piece into cool. All done. To set the pickup heights. I haven't done that yet. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is set the height for the pickups. Wow, that's pretty close. Right off the shelf. Wow. It's just a whisker high. That one's just a whisker low. It's perfect, and those are way too high. That's pretty good for government work. And then we'll check the treble side. It's a little low. That one's just about right. This side, it's just a little low. Okay. Good. So that's it. That's all set up now. I think we'll take it over and play it and see how it sounds. Okay, here's a final demo. Can't see it worth a dime, I suppose, here in the dark, but it's all done. Bullets are a short scale, nice guitar. Came out good. Got to change those screws. It's too bad we couldn't get the pickup covers to be that same washed out antique white, but I don't have any. There's nothing I can do. That's it. Over and out. All right, here we go, back with this PickGuard project. I found some off-white, and I used them here, and I can't find another off-white for these bottom two for the humbucker. So what I'm going to try to do is tint this an off color by using some shoe polish, some brown liquid shoe polish, and try dabbing it and making it work that way. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can mix it up on a plate and then dab it on there and see how that abba-dabba-doo works. So here we are, live and in living color. And we'll see if we can put this down and get some of this polish on the plate. And then try to dab it on here and see what happens. Oh, this might work. Oh my God, this might work. It might work. So here we go. We're putting some color on to try to age these guys and make it look like they're aged antique, kind of. That might work. You just need a little more polish to get on there. So we'll squeeze out a little bit more. We'll dab some on here. We'll let it dry some. See how it goes. Certainly ain't going to be any worse, I don't think. Get the air bubbles to break up. I don't know. First time I've ever done anything like this. Try to make it look a little antique-y. Well, we'll let that dry and see how it looks. It looks similar to the pattern here on the board. Maybe it'd be enough to get away with. Not bad. We'll see. Here we'll zoom you in and give you a look. Now this PickGuard was stained. It was white. Not white, but it was plain wood finish, you know, clear wood. And I used black shoe polish, or brown shoe polish on this to get the color, and then I sprayed it with a poly to give it a covering. So we're going to do that. We got these silver PickGuard screws. I got some black replacements that came in the mail the other day, and we're going to replace all the silver ones and put black in there because we want black. We want it to be part of the assembly, so those are going on next. All right, that's it for now. So here we are. We're going to replace these PickGuard screws that are silver with the black ones we got. Try to get this into a different look altogether. These screws fit good. They're from Music Lily off Amazon. China-made stuff. Some of it's good. And that's the end of that. I don't know, maybe I'll change this one. See if these will fit in just as well. Oops. Just an idea. I gotta get another screw out of the bag and do that bottom one. There it is. New. We'll put the strings back on and crank it up. This is a little different, but what the heck are you gonna do? It's what it is. All right, so we'll restring it. And we'll come back and show you the whole thing finished and maybe play a song on it. All right, so there it is, all restrung with the new coloring. That is better than nothing, I guess. But we did all the black screws, put them all in here, and then down here, there's black screws. Silliness, but done. And that's the way it is.